Hi everybody, it's Julie, and we are working with strips of paper today. Stay tuned. Okay, I have this box of strips of paper. I have this box of strips of paper. So the first thing I'm going to do is take them out, and I'm going to divide them out and find some pieces that I can use in my journal that I'm making now, and for a couple of the other projects that I have going on. So that's what we're going to do. And then we'll come up with a page idea and embellishment idea, actually several, using strips of paper. So let's pick out our papers. There you go. So I have this in the pinks and a little bit of the turquoise, and that will be for the snarky, my October journal that I'm making. Put those over in that. And then these will work. Whoops, I don't need no red. It looks like some things moved over into the pile there. Pink. Yeah, no pink. We'll put pink over there. Okay. I don't need any red. I put some of those in the wrong thing. Put them in with the pink. Okay, so yeah, so we have a good, oh, I see what happened. The little ones just kind of went wherever they wanted to go. Okay, so they were in the bottom of that jar. Okay. Okay, well, it's okay, because these can have any colors. Okie dokie. So we're going to want to go ahead and we need to use these strips of paper to come up with embellishments and page ideas for this month's challenge. So one of the things I have this paper. Okay, so I have this, and I'm going to cut it down so that it will fit. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we'll give it some little flips rather than getting rid of that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and a half. Okay, so that's where I'm going to want to cut it so it will fit in the journal. So this one is for my actual challenge journal. Okay. So we have the little flips. And I think one of the easiest and coolest things to do is to make a pocket using strips, okay? And it's kind of interesting because what we're going to do is we're going to take and put these strips down, and then when you, so the end one, let's see, it's going to go this way. So this end one is going to close off at the edge, Okay, so we need to go ahead and give it a close. Okay, don't come and put it end to end. Move it up because we got some glue happening down here. I just cleaned off the table. Just cleaned it off. All the glue from before. Okay, so that gives me a little pocket. We'll go ahead and we'll use this strip. Okay, and what we'll do is this time we'll put the glue on here so we can make sure that we get it to the end. Okay, I come down here. I'm going to let it go off the edge a little bit because I will cut it. And come down here. Move it up, the glue off. Okay, there's that. We have a coffee dyed page. That one's too small. Aha, but we've got this one. I think that'll be a cool one. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a woven pocket. And I'll show you. It's actually, I want it to be a double pocket. So this time I want to make sure that I get as much of the lace part as I can. There we go. There's that. And oh, those are little ones. I need a big one. I love these map pages. These map strips. These are from when I did something for the Patreons. And for it to fit, I had to cut off the edge. And these are those edges. And if I'd have known they were so cool, did not know that they would be like one of the coolest things ever. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put one more down. Okay. So for these, I'm just putting it on the end. Okay. The inside is all left open. Okay. Now I'm going to want to find some pieces to put across here. And let's use a couple of the shorter pieces. So under, over, under, over, under. Okay, so under, and I want to end up in there. Okay, so that's going to be one piece. And that's a long one. I'm trying to, like, we should probably use short ones for this that is something short, right? Okay, so this one is going to go over, under, okay, so like this. that's what we will have. And okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put some glue in here. Oh, it came out. I'm going to close this pocket right here. Okay, closed. Closed for business. Okay, and then we'll come over and we'll lay this piece out. And then this was from my mom's tea party. No, actually this was from these little file folders. They're from Dollar Tree from a very long time ago. And that particular, the black ones were from my engagement party from when Tom and I got married. Okay, so there we go. We'll have this, and what we'll have is we'll have two pockets. We'll have a pocket up here and a pocket down here. Now the cool thing about this type of pocket, okay, so you'll have a pocket that you can go in and put something in wherever it wants to go. You just slide it in, okay? However it wants to be in there. There we go. Okay, now the cool thing with this is you also have a place that you can put something smaller. Okay, so you can come in and utilize these places also. Okay, so you can have the pocket. Remember, it's been divided into two pockets. And let's go ahead and cut that down. So for an embellishment or actually this is a page idea. No, this would be an embellishment on a page, huh? Embellishment on a page. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have this pocket page. I really like that. I think that is, I know right where in the book that's going to go also. I know right where that's going to go. Okay, we'll put it right there for right now. Okay, so another, well, excuse me. Okay, so this is some of Mom's, her flyer. Okay. And so we can go ahead and start with a little bit on each side. Go ahead and line them up. I can go in the pink. Oh, come on, come on, come on. You're taking too long. Okay, there's that. We'll go for the next set. This is all scrapbook paper so far. There we go. Have a map paper. So we're going for a page idea. This will be a small page. I, of course, like to have big pages and small pages in my journal. So this will be a small page, probably. Piece of ledger. So this is great for scraps. You got scraps. Okay, now you can just go ahead and lay out a bunch of scraps. Okay, I'm gonna cut this down. I'm going to cut this one down. Then I'm going to cut this so that it has a little bit of an edge. Hopefully I still left enough. A little banner. And we'll come over here and cut right along. Okay. Make sure. Yep, we're good, we're good, we're good. And so now we're going to want to go ahead and go in the other direction. Okay, we're weaving. I'm going to pull this all the way over. Okay, and then it's actually easier to go ahead and do a couple of the same pieces. Sorry. Put that one over there. This one. See how much easier it is to pull this through, because we've got a couple that are already doing that. Do another one. Okay. Put that one over. And I'm going to keep doing this. We'll go ahead and set it fast speed. Okay, so you saw how I started this. So I started with one of the ones that we had done several of, going in the same over-under pattern. And then I moved the others all over here. So now what I have, I still have a stack of the ones that we did all the same. And I have them over there. And so now we are taking pieces and we are starting where those ones are both going over the first one. We're going to go under. You want a nice clean edge so that it makes it easier to go over and under your places. Okay. The other thing is if I can get from this side to get this open, you see that? Then usually that makes it easier to get it through, except for on that map. Okay, so we're going to go under here, and that's going to help to pull that up. You know what? Oh, don't undo. There we go. Okay, so go from here, and then you should be able to get under there easier. Okay, and then flip it up. Okay. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put this green one right on top of this black and white one. Because I'm not going to use the black and white one. I'm going to pull the green one to the side. Pull the black and white one out. Oh, and we have a zebra. So we'll leave the zebra. Okay, we'll leave the zebra. Then we're going to want something really thin to go in between the zebra. I didn't know the zebra was there. Yeah, we'd need something really, really thin, and I mean, I've got things that are thin, but I don't know that I can get them to go through. We can try this one. It's kind of thick. Okay, so starting underneath here at the top. Okay, I'm going to this one. Getting underneath this one. We're weaving. You all remember weaving, right? Let's try going in from this side. The last one is always the hardest. Do you ever make those pot holders on the red loom, the red plastic loom? Those are my favorite pot holders, by the way. They fit my hand perfectly. I make them every couple of years. I pull the stuff out and make some. I used to have the grandkids make them when they were here. Yeah, that ain't working. That ain't working. Okay, we'll try one more time. You know what? This is thicker. Let's just... Yeah, this is how it's supposed to be, right? It's supposed to go up, go in. So have you gotten to see the newest digital kit, the mushroom kit? It is on sale through the end of the month. Through the end of the month for 50% off. If you are a Diamond or Emerald Patreon, you have a coupon code for 70% off, because they always have 20% off while you're an active Patreon. You have, each month they get a code for 20% off all digitals, and then when the digitals go on sale, they get a coupon code that gives them the 50% off plus their 20% off, which totals 70. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. So we have a pretty psychedelic little goodie here. And I'm going to go ahead and, okay, we need to glue. You know what? Let's use this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add glue. Whoa, don't pull it out. Whoa. I left this open a little while ago, so it must be sticky. I haven't had that problem before with this. Okay, so this guy needs to come over the top. So what do you like to do with strips of paper? Are you a throw the strips of paper away person? Do you just put them in with your regular scraps? Or do you go ahead and, I'm going to close this off. Okay, so that's closed. Okay. So we have a little pocket here. We could have a little pocket here. It did not stay glued. I don't know why. Okay, so let's try this side. So have you done the weaving with paper? We've done it a few times on this channel. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna. It's not going to be a pocket, you guys. It's just going to be a pretty. Okay. Unless it's a pocket from the other side. Really? These are supposed to be my don't stick to it scissors. They need to be cleaned. I should have cleaned them when I cleaned the desk. I did that while I was watching all the collab hop videos. I watched all the collab hop videos, and there's just been a couple of videos that other people have posted, and I've gone ahead and watched those as well. So there we've got this, and this can be a page, and it would be, you know, a small page, which is fine. We can just go ahead and fold it in half. Okay. So page idea, just having a weave. I love it, actually. This would look good in the Jungle Book journal. Okay, so there we go. We have the weave. Okay, so another one of my favorite things to add to an embellishment is the paper ruffle. Always a great way to do something with your strips. And so you can even layer your strips. So if you had that one, and then maybe you wanted to add some zebra on top and put the whole thing on top of another strip, okay? And then you can glue it, or you can sew it, either one. Okay, so paper ruffle, just like that. I'm going to go ahead and sew it. Be right back. There you go. And it's nice and flat. Nice and flat. So a ruffle embellishment. I like that too. Okay, so another thing that I like to do with strips of paper, it requires papers that are a variety of sizes. And so I think we'll go with this one and this one. And I'm gonna find one more. Okay, I do like this one, but it's smaller than what I wanted. But these are from the Jungle Book journal. Okay, but to take these 3 pieces, just like they are, and we can sew right across that and get a little, just a little flip thing. I don't know what it's called though. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the top of it. Oh wait, no, look at, we got a deer. We'll put that. Okay. And we might be able to turn this into something for a paper clip or something, but for right now, it's about the strips of paper. So we're going to line these up, put our deer on here. Okay, put our deer on, and then we'll sew across it. We'll sew across. Okay. This reminds me of like a first place ribbon. Okay. So we have, ouch. We have a little, this little guy. I like it. I like it very much. Okay. So you might have some bigger strips. We should do this with the pink. We'll do this with the pink. You know what? No, we'll go ahead and I'm splitting this in half, so it'll be 6 inches. Okay. Okay, so there's that. You can bring in another one. It's a little smaller, and you can layer it. Okay. Now I'm actually looking at this and going, oh, I could make that be a little pocket. You could make 2 of these, right? Yep, we can make 2 of these so far. So we'll have that and that. Okay, and then what if we have this coming across the middle? I like that very much. Okay, so I'm going to want to turn this into a pocket because I love pockets and I cannot lie. Okay. And you know what happens when I make 2 of something? We can plan to gift one away. Okay, so for that, you are going to want to come back on this video and comment. Tell us what your favorite number is. Come back and tell me what your favorite number is. Okay? Come back, tell me what your favorite number is. And we'll pick somebody to win this extra belly band. Okay? And it is, right now, it's just going to be like this so far. I'll go ahead and I'll use this on the one that I'm putting in my journal, and I'll put the cool leaves on the one. Okay, so they have a little pocket, because I love pockets and I cannot lie. Okay, so don't forget, you want to come back. Okay, and then I can pull out those really cool stickers and add things on here. Okay, so we've done this in a couple of the videos lately. So you want to make sure that you're paying attention, and you come back and comment on the video. And randomly, I'm going to be choosing from videos as well. Okay, but we have an extra one of these, and so that gives us 2. So we want to know what your favorite number is. Okay, so we have a little pocket here, and this is going to be a belly band, or it can be a pocket. It is 1, 2, 3. It is 6 inches. So if you need to cut it down, you might have to re-glue the edge. Same with me. I'm probably going to have to re-glue the edge. And I only have one of these, but I think I'm going to put that in my little pocket to remember that I want to use that. So something as simple as stacking and layering, and you've got a pocket, or it could be a tag. Okay, so it could be a tag. We could hang this on here. You've got a place to hide something in there. But this one is going to go for my challenge journal. And this one is going to go with this that I have as a giveaway for the other day. Okay. And we'll give them a couple days, and then we'll go ahead and pull for those. Okay, strips of paper ideas. So, you know, don't forget that it doesn't even have to be a straight strip. It can be a strip of paper that's been ripped or torn, and it also could make a really great ruffle edge. Okay, so there, that would make a great ruffle. Okay, and so a ruffle edge that could possibly go on the edge of a paper like this. Of course, you can glue it down or you can sew it. If you go ahead and sew the ruffle and have it ready, excuse me, and then you can just glue it to your to where you want to put it. I love that. Okay, so another idea for strips of paper is when you have like lighter weight paper, like lined paper. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so one of the things I like to do is take a couple pieces out of the composition book and then get those ready to go in the journal. So I usually need them to go at to be between 5 and 5 inches for this size journal. So we'll go right at 5 1/4. We'll cut it. That's going to give me some more scraps because, you know, we need more scraps. And then this way, I'm going to cut it at 8 1/2. And I've given myself some journaling paper in the journal. Now, if I'm going to decorate or embellish the yellow, that was yellow, the lined paper, it is pretty flimsy. It's like if I glue something on here, it's not going to be super happy. But one of the things that you can do is you can take a strip of paper or washi and add it to the edge of the paper, and it does strengthen it. So sure, you can do that with a piece of paper. Oh, look at there. Ooh, and this is from digital. Both sides of it. Okay. So you can use the glue stick or glue. If you're like me and you like things to be in the right direction, make sure that your numbers are in the right direction. Okay, so adding strips of paper, you get interest, but even more than that, you get stability. And we've used a strip of paper, which I think is totally cool. Okay, you can also put your glue on the paper. I'm going to go ahead and use this one, even though it might be a little short. Okay. And I think we'll go ahead and we'll just put this up at the top. could have it go off the edge also. Okay. Okay, so adding strips of paper to the edge to give it stability and color. You can also have those edges come off the edge if you wanted to. So another thing that I like to do with the larger strips of paper usually. Okay. Really wanted to find one that had color to it, but we're getting low on the color. Anyway, it's a strip of paper. We can go ahead and easily make tabs. Okay? So just like that. Just getting them ready. Oh my gosh, do you see that on my... It's crazy. Okay, so just getting some tabs ready. Fold them in half. And have these ready to go in your journals. Okay, they can also be little tiny notebooks or note papers if you have a little tiny pocket or a little tiny envelope. Okay, another thing, so that was really simple. And then these just go on your page. Like, just glue them on or staple them on, and they can just stick out just ever so slightly. You can add more color to it if you want to. You can even add a long line over it. Okay. Giving you more color. Okay, so that's tabs out of the wider pieces, and of course tabs for the top of a tag. Let's see, let's pull something from over here. So say I have this, you could go ahead and just put that here. I would do that because I don't want to cover that, but if it's not a big deal, then go ahead and cover it, and then you can bring in your other stuff to, to make it like a little collage. Okay, so tabs are another thing to make from your strips. These edge pieces are another thing to make from your strips. Okay, another thing to do is to find your tag. Okay, well, let's use a guess check. I was going to use a tag, but we'll use a guess check. Okay, so you have a guess check, and you have this little music. Okay. Another thing that you see me do quite often, you do this with washi tape, but you can also do it with your strip of paper, and that is to make, I call them anchors. So when I'm putting the things on the two sides of the paper, I call it anchors. So the other day, I don't know, was it a couple journals ago, I had a whole bunch of those turned into ruffles to use. Okay, where'd my rest of my thing go? Okay, so you've got a piece of it on one side. Notice I'm holding with my left and I'm tearing with my right. And that's giving me the torn, you can see the torn paper on there. And go ahead and use this. The top is already off, Julie. Okay. So a little bit on one side to the bottom and a little bit on the other side to the top. Okay. So there we've added that. using strips of paper. And of course you could do it to our little fairy paper here also. Let's go ahead and we'll go like that. That'll give me one. That'll give me this direction. Need to cut it though. Oh, I guess I could have glued it down and cut it, huh? Okay. So again, like I said, I call these anchors. Might use this with the mushrooms. Okay. There we go. And that just embellished that really, really cool. Okay, so another thing that you might have is so again, you can use these just like washi tape. So one of the things that I like to do with washi tape is, well, one of the things I do is I usually rip it in half. Okay, a lot of the time I do not use it as it originally came to me. Okay. So we'll do that one, and then this one we'll go ahead and cut it in half. And sorry about the mess. There's no place for stuff to go around me. That's what happens. I've got three projects going. Okay, so I'm going to put this one up here like this. Okay. And then we'll come in with this one. The thinner one. And it can go right in the middle. It can go down across the bottom. It can go across the top, however you want it to. You guys, you've seen this on, oh no, on paper pads. I did that. Oh. You've seen where they put washi tape, or they put old Scotch tape, which they probably wasn't actually old. They aged it, and so yeah. So there you go. You can do that using strips, and you can add those in quite, several places, and then if you're coming along, you can just go ahead and add your sticker in, and you've got a great collage. And those lined pieces help make your focus go to that. So let's go ahead and we had this. We'll do the in the air gluing. Glue it in the air. Okay. So same thing that'll be on the other side of the journal, or the signature. Did the other side of it though. Oh, this is the other, that's the other paper altogether. Well, you can do triplicate. 3 of them. Okay, so my strips of paper, I'm going to give you, I'll put strips of paper video in the description box where I did other things with strips of paper. I've done where you take and you do the weave, and then you can put things in the weave, and that was really, really cool for a page idea. And so yeah, so there we've added that, and we've added that one there. So strips of paper ideas. Don't forget that you can make a bow out of a strip of paper. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we looped it back. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put these two together. Okay, you see it's coming out a little bit. Then we'll okay. And you can tie this. Oh, we need to flip that over. You can tie this. I like to go ahead and grab another strip of paper in a color that might be appropriate. And go ahead and wrap it. Okay. And then all of those folds should be glued. But there you go, and you have a ribbon that you can use as well. So I think that's kind of fun. Can put it on our top of our tchotchke. Let's see. You know what I want to do? I just want to staple it, get it over with. But there's a bow using a strip of paper. Also, another thing that you can do with strips of paper, don't forget that if you need heart embellishments, you can come in and don't forget about punching things out of the strip. Okay, so you can add a little heart down here from our strip. So there you go. I'm going to staple it, you guys, because otherwise it's going to fall apart. I can put a bling in the middle or something. There we go. Okay, so our little bow out of a strip of paper. Super easy, no dye or punch needed. And of course you can go ahead and come in on the inside here, and that makes it easier and you don't end up with this plump looking thing going around the outside. But there's a bow. Okay, so we did several ideas. You know, let me go ahead and just lay out what I was talking about with the basket weave, the strip thing. Okay, so you go ahead and you lay out your strips like so. Okay. Can't believe you saw that stack of strips we had, right? Okay. Okay. And you've seen these, like bulletin boards of this idea. Okay. And then you put like a button in these places, or you can tie it. I tied it once and then tied it in a bow and left the strings. And the thing about this page is then you can come in and you can put things in the places that are open. Okay, so yeah, I'll go ahead and make that, and I'll be back and show it to you. I just think that we're using too much time today. Holy moly, can you believe how messy this desk is? So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to pull this page down. Remember, we did that last time. We went through the page. And I'm going to use my pokey tool to poke my holes. Much easier than going around and poking the needle through. If I had my, yeah, there it is. It's my foam mouse pad from a mouse pad paper pad. Hope you are all doing well, and if you are playing along in any of the challenges, I hope you are feeling successful and having a good time. Okay, I'm going to put this back where it goes because I don't want to lose it. I've already threaded the needle, and I have brown embroidery thread. And we're just going to go ahead and go through. And come back. Whoa, came back through the same hole. What are the chances? Guess it's easier to turn it over. Okay. I'm going to double tie it at this point. Okay, and you could just leave it like that, like a quilt, or you can go ahead and tie little bows. Okay, so there's that. And we'll go ahead and we'll do that on all of those, and I'll be right back. So here we go. I have my page, and I think this will probably be a center page in the journal. Okay. Whichever journal it ends up in. I think it's going to be in my challenge journal. But now it is also has places that you can go ahead and add tags and cards and things into. Okay. And I chose this time to go ahead and have the ties in each of the spots. So I did do a flip up pocket from my 12 by 12 paper. Don't want to lose this. This is, remember, this is the giveaway, so don't forget. I don't want to use that. Okay, so there we go. So, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so the sides are down. That page is ready. So, strips of paper, page idea. Using the strips of paper and making like one of those bulletin boards. Okay, another way for a page is to do the weave. Also, you can just go ahead and glue down a variety of strips. That is a great effect also. Let's see, over here I showed you adding strips to the edge of pages, adding strips like washi. Okay, so strip to the edge of the page, strips like washi. We made a bow from strips. We added strips to the edge of this little card that we can go ahead and put in. Here, we'll put it in here. We added it as anchors on the guest check. Another thing that I like to do. We made up some tabs. And we dropped. Oh, here, we'll pull this one out. We did the layered belly band with a pocket. So taking the large strip, the medium strip, and the small strip. We have our ruffled edge from strips, another tab. And we have our double pocket idea. Okay, so this one, your things can go in all the way in the pocket, or they can come in, or they can go in and out, all those different things, but you have two separate pockets on this one. Okay, we went ahead and closed it off, and this is a page that is also ready for our journal. Okay, so I think all that we dropped. Oh, wait, our little badgie thing. What is this called? Let me know in the comments. I don't know what this is. What is it? So, yeah, so we made one of those. Don't forget that since we made two of these, one of these is for the gift away. So make sure you come back and answer the question that we asked earlier, and you just might get that in your Happy Mail. If you are the WINNER, then you're going to want to email me your address at DearJulieJulie@gmail.com. Okay, so watch for that. There we go. We have several ideas, and I think they're a lot of fun. They add a lot of character, and we're able to use up trash. That's my favorite thing. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget the mushroom kit is still available in the Etsy shop. We will have our day 2 of the collab challenge hop on Wednesday. So I'm looking forward to that. If you're participating, get ready to put your items out there so that everybody can see on Wednesday. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.